Is it possible for one man of a different race to change baseball forever? Today I will be giving you information about Jackie Robinson. There are three main ideas about Robinson I will discuss. I will start by discussing his background, then I will move on to discuss difficulties during his playing years, and finally I will finish by informing you about his impact on baseball. So let me begin by telling you about Robinson's background. Jackie was born January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. Robinson entered the military in 1942. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, in 1942 he entered the U.S. Army and attended Officer Candidate School. He was commissioned as second lieutenant in 1943. Robinson faced court-martial in 1944 for refusing an order that he sit at the back of the military bus. The charges against Robinson were dismissed and he received an honorable discharge from the military. He began playing baseball professionally in 1945. He was signed to the Montreal Royals, a farm team of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now let's move on and discuss difficulties during his playing years. Robinson's fans would hurl bottles at him, players would put up their spikes as he would slide into base, and pitchers would throw at his head. As stated in baseball's Great Experiment, when he batted in the first inning, he would be the first black man in the 20th century to play in organized baseball. Jackie Robinson was about to shatter the color barrier. The Cardinals team threatened to strike if Robinson took the field. The commissioner squashed the strike and said that any player who went through with the strike would be suspended. Some of Robinson's teammates initially refused to sign a contract to play on the same team. The manager told them that he didn't care if they signed or not. It was their loss. Finally, I will finish by informing you about Robinson's impact on baseball. Pee Wee Reese would put his arm around Robinson when he was being heckled. He would leave his position as catcher and walk across the field to put his arm around Jackie to show his support. This caused them to be lifelong friends. Robinson became the first black person to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. According to Robinson, author of I Never Had It Made, an autobiography, all of the greats of the past have been elected to the Hall of Fame. That is, all the white greats. For of course, before I got my chance in baseball, black players weren't even admitted into competition. That meant that election to the Hall of Fame would not be as important to me as individual recognition, as it would be terribly significant in symbolizing one of the final full acceptances of blacks in the baseball world. Every April 15th since 2004 has been declared Jackie Robinson Day, and in 2009 it was decided that every player wear the number 42. On April 15th, 2009, Ken Griffey Jr. got permission to wear the number 42 since its retirement from baseball. And from then on, every April 15th, every player wears the number 42. I just told you the aspects of Robinson's life. I started by giving you information on his background, then I informed you about the difficulties he endured during his playing years. Lastly, I gave you information about his impact on baseball. Jackie Robinson changed the face of baseball for all African Americans.